Namaste. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are diving into the fascinating life of a woman who transformed the world of yoga and spirituality. Indra Devi. Often called the first lady of yoga, her journey is as inspiring as it is unique. So let's begin. Indra Devi was born as Yogini V. Peterson on May 12, 1899 in Riga, Latvia, which was then part of the Russian Empire. Her mother was a Russian noblewoman and her father was a Swedish banker. From a young age, Eugenie was drawn to the mystical and spiritual aspects of life. She loved reading books on philosophy and mysticism, setting the stage for her future pursuits. A little known fact about her early life is that she witnessed the Russian Revolution firsthand. Her family lost their wealth and Eugenie had to adapt to a life of uncertainty and danger. But instead of breaking her spirit, these hardships only made her more resilient and determined to seek a deeper meaning in life. Indra Devi's fascination with India began when she was 15 years old. She read a book by the poet-philosopher Rabindranath Tagore and a yoga instruction book by Yogi Ramacharaka. In her 20s, Eugenie's adventurous spirit led her to India. This was a time when very few Westerners, especially women, traveled to the East. She got engaged to a banker named Herman Baum, but she asked if she could visit India before they got married. He agreed and paid for her trip. She left for India on November 17, 1927, traveling from the south to the north. She embraced the local culture, wearing a sari, sitting on the floor and eating with her fingers. She was captivated by Indian culture and spirituality. After 3 months, she returned to Europe, deeply changed and obsessed with India. She broke off her engagement with Baum and returned his ring. Determined to go back to India, she sold her valuables to fund the trip. At the Theosophical Society in Chennai, Indra Devi performed an Indian temple dance. There she met Jawaharlal Nehru, starting a long friendship, and film director Bhagwati Mishra, who cast her in the movie Sher-e-Arab. The 1930 premiere of the film made her a star in India, and she adopted the stage name Indra Devi. Shortly after becoming a film star, Indra Devi married and lived as a society hostess in Bombay. Over the next 8 years, her interest in yoga grew, particularly in the teachings of Shri Krishnamacharya, known as the father of modern yoga, who taught in Mysore. At that time, yoga was only for men and women were not allowed in yoga schools. Despite this, Devi asked Krishnamacharya to accept her as a student. He refused, saying it was impossible to teach a foreign woman. However, Devi had powerful connections, including the Maharaja of Mysore, Krishnamacharya's employer. The Maharaja insisted Krishnamacharya to accept her and he reluctantly agreed. In 1938, Indra Devi became the first woman to study yoga under Krishnamacharya. Krishnamacharya tried to discourage her with a tough schedule and strict vegetarian diet, making her wait on the palace steps for weeks. But Devi's perseverance paid off, and she was finally allowed to learn in the Yogashala. Her determination won him over. She impressed Krishnamacharya with her dedication, and he taught her seriously for a year. She studied alongside future yoga masters Pattabhi Jois and B.K.S. Iyengar. When Devi's husband was transferred to China, Krishnamacharya encouraged her to teach yoga there. She opened a yoga school in Shanghai, teaching from 1939 to 1946, which became a heaven for those seeking peace and health amidst the chaos of World War II. After her husband's death, she briefly returned to India before moving to the US. In 1953, she became a US citizen and legally changed her name to Indra Devi. Her teachings were unique because she blended traditional Indian practices with an understanding of Western needs and lifestyles. She emphasized the health benefits of yoga, making it accessible to everyone regardless of age or fitness level. Her gentle approach and radiant personality attracted many students, including celebrities like Greta Garbo and Gloria Swanson. Indra Devi was also a prolific author. Her first book, Yoga, the Art of Reaching Health and Happiness, published in 1953, became an instant bestseller. During 1950s, she wrote two extremely successful books, Forever Young, Forever Healthy and Yoga for Americans. It was rumored that Marilyn Monroe was also her student at some point. Though this was never confirmed, Marilyn did own copies of both of Devi's books. Through her books and teachings, she introduced millions to the benefits of yoga and holistic lifestyle. A lesser known fact is that Indra Devi was also a strong advocate for world peace and spiritual unity. She believed in the power of yoga to transcend cultural and religious boundaries, promoting a message of love and compassion. Indra Devi continued to teach and inspire people around the world well into her 90s. She passed away peacefully on April 25, 2002 in Argentina at the age of 102. Her legacy lives on in the countless individuals she inspired and the global yoga community she helped to create. Indra Devi's life is a testament to the transformative power of yoga and spirituality. From a young girl in Russia to a revered yoga teacher, her journey was filled with adventure, resilience, and a deep commitment to spreading the light of yoga. To conclude, let's remember her inspiring words. Yoga is a way to freedom. By its constant practice, we can free ourselves from fear, anguish, and loneliness. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. See you in the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay sattvic.